Hey guys, welcome to Farthest Frontier, a medieval city builder with tower defense and survival aspects where if you don't manage a city, people will die. I guess that's what survival is, right? Anyway, it just came out in full release today. I played it a bunch of times in a pre-release state, and apparently this is a little bit different than that. So let's get into it. So we're going to make a new settlement. Let's just do Trailblazer. I heard there's bridges, so let's choose a lowland lakes. Just let's make it big. Wolverton, sure, let's do that. In the middle of the aisle for the way of the settings there.
Life can be harsh everywhere, but in the old world there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm excited. Let's go. Hopefully we'll just luck out and get a decent map right off the bat. If we don't, I'll just, I'll pause the video and find a map for us that it will be nice to play on. Yeah. Look at that. They got a picture of a bridge. That's all new artwork. I don't recognize any of this artwork. It's always exciting when a game comes out of pre-release. Now, hopefully there's not going to be too many bugs. For a alpha, when I tried it out as an alpha, pre-release, and they didn't have very many bugs to it. I mean, AI of the citizens could be a little wonky, but I wouldn't call that a bug. I would just call that bad AI. Okay, let's take a quick meander of the map. If I don't like it, see what I want is I really want to be able to make some bridges. Like I want a reason to make some bridges. I'd really like to see a big body of water with like an island. Ooh, potentially there. That could potentially lead to like mining or something there. Okay, well that's cool. Raider camp nearby. Oh, right there. Okay, so that's another thing to look out for is raider camps. Lots of resources. Lots of clay, that's for sure. Let's check out the fertility. And I'm just going to do a quick circle around the map and look at if there's any more raider camps, because it'll tell me on the positioning information up in the top left there when we get close to one. See how it popped up there, warning raider camp? And that's so you can tell if a raider camp is off screen if you get that warning when you're going around the map when you're checking it out for the first time. So you can kind of situate where the safest place is to set up because of that. So we know there's a raider camp over here. We don't want to get too close to that. There's some good fertile land here. But there's... I mean, other than making a bridge over to there... I mean, maybe there's another body of water on here that has an island on it, but... oh well. So, this isn't bad though. We could do the farming there. Just trying to think of where we put housing. That's getting too close there. So we want... thinking for walls too. Maybe down here. This little... maybe down here actually. Okay, so if we put housing here, is that going to be enough space? I think so. Okay. And then if we put industry here, then down and over, and then the farming. Okay, let's do that. I think that'll work. Let's do that. So we'll put the town hall right there. We'll use the natural lake as a barrier. Yeah, we'll do it around here then, because we can wall up to the lake. Do it right there. Let's go for it. Okay, so we want to hit H right away and choose swipe across, get just all the stuff, especially near your town center. I mean, that's gonna all get chopped down. It's got to go. It's got to go. So we're just going to highlight that, select that, and give them an opportunity to start collecting the materials to build the town center. In the meantime, while they do that, we need to get some roads going. So I'm just going to run it straight into the water, I think. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because the town center can shoot that far. It can shoot like 8 squares. So I think we just run it straight down to there. And we'll do another one for the housing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll just bring that across. And is it that one? That one, okay. Sometimes it's hard to see with all the foliage. I'm just going to extend that using measuring off from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's the right quadrant there. And we'll join those up. And then again, I'm just going to run this all the way down. Okay. So as they get busy with those roadways, now what we want to do is we want to get some food going right away. Get some hunter cabin. We'll set them up over here. One there, one there. And then same with some foragers. Like, okay, good. 2 of those. Let them work on those. Over on this side, we're gonna do Oh, let's get a basic well going over here too. We'll do it. Let's do it down here for now. One there. Do one right here. And we'll get a firewood splitter going right away. Let's move that down a little bit. So we'll put it down here. That looks good. Okay. They've got a bunch of stuff to work on. And we can't build houses yet because we don't have the town center built. That's okay. They've got to cut down all these trees for the other ones. For the hunter and foragers. So we'll just wait a bit. I'm going to extend the road a bit though here because it's going to have to come across a bit. There, let's extend this one. This one's going to be coming quite a bit. And then let's run the road. Wait, put it there so it automatically connects. We'll run it as far as we can. Right there. And then I'm going to space out roads for housing. So houses are 3 wide, and then I like a decoration in between, and then 3 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for the decoration. Then 1, 2, 3, and then 4 again. That'll be where the next road goes. Oh, stupid thing. Let's connect it automatically, and we'll run it as far as we can see. And make another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll run that. Oops. Okay. Let them all catch up a bit. I think I'll turn the speed up a bit. Turn it up 1 notch to 2. There we go. We're going to get our first building up. That's the town hall. Excellent. We didn't start with much food, which is cool because, you know, we don't want to be kicking ass right away, do we? Okay, here we go. We've got some fishing down here. Yeah. So let's just pop him in there. If we move him up a bit, because I think I'll put a wall to block in there. So if we just move him up a bit, we can reposition where his work area is anyway. So, okay, so now that we have a town center, oh, we've got our first hunter building up. Let's position him where, darn, I don't see, oh, might be over there, because you can see how the hunting, it's lighting up for deer over there. That's actually kind of new. That's actually pretty cool. So you can see how it gives me how good of an area. See, it's that one's like big time. There's got to be deer there, right? It's got to be deer there. Predator attacked. I didn't even see that. Okay, housing shortage. Yeah, I know that. Okay, so now that we have the town center, we can actually do housing. Let's get 4 houses going right away. Right here. We'll use that road. Okay, and that they have the town center down, we're going to get storage going really quick here too. So let's do that for this side. And they're still plugging away at doing those. How much arrows did we start with? 70? Okay. We're good for a while. Oh, they're about to start building a couple more buildings. Oh, it looks like our first house is going up. Excellent. 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 My plan of world domination is starting right now. Our first house. Yes. We're not homeless anymore. Oh, if only my parents could see me now. Okay. Yeah, that was a good call on the deer. So once we get these guys up, you know what? Let's get more of these resources selected so that we don't have to micromanage people. All that. Okay. Now, hopefully there's somewhere I can actually make a... Oh, you know what? I never actually tried to do... If we... Pathable terrain, area unexplored, and pathable terrain. So how do you make bridges? Is it something you gotta like develop maybe? Because I know there's a tech tree. Where is that tech tree? Trailblazer. That's not it. Where's the tech tree? Here it is. We're just going to take a look at this. We have no knowledge yet. So taxes, hygiene, philosophy. Oh, see, that one generate more knowledge quickly. That's not a bad thing to do. Oh, here we go. Defensive capabilities. So barricades, palisades, stone battlements, arrow loops, citadels, fortifications. Okay. So we need to fortification engineering, structural engineering, defensive barricades. We're going to have to go up in defensive barricades. Militia, damage for villagers, +2 armor for villagers. Wow. Wow, that makes them way tougher. +2 to armor and +20 damage? Damn. Damn, I wonder if that applies to... I wonder if that stacks on top of a profession like hunter or soldier. Spotter, okay. Can we zoom out a bit? Oh, there we go. Woodlore, gather oh my, that's a good one. Farming, produce more to, oh, we need to make a smoker. We need to make a smokehouse. I forgot about this. Farming, farmer field. Okay, interesting. What's over here? Iron axe. Oh, okay. Tree felling. Other tools. Stone cutting. Specifically for shoes. Okay. Spotters. And then I'm assuming. Yeah. So you got to take all that stuff first. to qualify. Production speed at builders 10%. So you can increase the productivity of specific buildings and everything. That's actually pretty cool. Let's get this guy assigned. We know the bad guys are over this way, and I didn't see any good hunting signal over here. Oh, we're getting something over here. Right here. Right here. Okay. We'll let him go check that out. That's a nice little feature. That's actually a nice feature. Undiscovered areas, it still tell you how dense the wildlife is. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so she is going to get our... We need food from her, not just herbs and stuff, but we need like food. She can get berries and some greens. If we push the circle way into the black there might be more things that it'll reveal as she walks into the areas. Okay. So the smokehouse. Do we have enough people? 6. No, 4. Ooh. Yikes. We might have to hold off on the smokehouse for a bit until we get some more population going. Although it really extends the food. Oh God, let's do it. Force him to dig those stones up. Okay, the next forager, and we'll get her going. There's eggs and stuff over here. There's some berries. Eggs. Just trying to grab stuff on the other side too. Alright. There's eggs up there, eggs there, berries. I think that's about the best I can get. But there's also willow. I think the other... Yeah, see? That was a good spot to put the forager. Look at all the stuff. Excellent. Okay, things are coming. Pretty good. Our second house is about to go up. There we go. So we do kind of have a bit of a sucky food situation, but I think that's going to get resolved really quick. Because as they forage and bring back all that stuff, it should start filling up the... Oh, this needs to get built. Let's prioritize this. Let's get this built. Because I need the other storage. I need to be able to put food storage and other good storage for like not consumables, but crafted item storage. So like, what is that called? The warehouse or something? The storehouse. Right. So I can't do that until I have the storage, the stockyard down. Yeah. And then that requires the stockyard also. Where run away! Run away! Got a wolf. Darn it. No, don't kill it. Yeah! Go, buddy. We got a hunter. Yes. Go hunter. No. Oh, you! Yeah! That was some pretty extremely tense moments there. All right. We almost had our first death. You're a hero, buddy.
You need anything?
Mathana? Well, if you can survive, age 18. Okay, there you go. Good for you. Mathana, she's a beast. Oh yeah, there's lots of foraging over there. Maybe we can just reposition her a bit more then, because that's some good stuff up there, I think. Let's I'm trying to get as much of that as possible. Let's go like that. That'll also reveal more as she goes to get more vegetation. Come on. I think I'm running into a personnel problem now. Housing shortage. Yeah, I see that. We better get that one done. Come on. Where are what? No. That's a new thing too. You can force them to chop trees, specific trees, which is really awesome, and also force them to like mine rocks, specific rocks. That's a big step forward. Okay. Come on, let's get that other house built. Let's get that storage built. It's like the wood production just came to a grinding halt there. Because they all... stop it! They're just focused on that stone. They don't want to get wood. Just get the wood. And then they're running down to the stone, aren't you? Yeah, I bet you frickin' are. You guys are annoying. It's because it's in the way of a road and they just can't handle not building a road. They're obsessed once you lay down a road. Even like marking things like build this first, and nope, they're gonna build the road. See, they immediately come and just start pecking away at that again. That's okay. We're almost got it. Okay, excellent. And it looks like we got a technology point. We did. Do we need wood then? You know what? Let's do it. So we click on it and then confirm. Okay. Oh, you can do an undo? Or can you? No, you can't. Nope, you can't do an undo. I don't know what that undo button is. Maybe if you click a bunch of stuff and then without confirming and you want to unselect it, I guess. They want a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses for more people to show up. Okay. Okay. So let's get a couple more houses then. Okay, so now that that's built, we can get the other storage going. We can get the storehouse. I want this built pretty quick, so we'll pop it right there. And then I also want to get the root cellars built. A couple of those. We're going to do one there, one there. Okay. Well, they've got, it looks like they got enough firewood. They've got just enough shelter. And they've got enough food. They should survive the winter. We've got water and a couple of wells now. So they shouldn't get dehydrated. Well, I think we're off to a decent start. I think I really want to focus on getting that built, though. We don't really have anywhere to store food and crafted items, except for the storage cart, which holds... it's not very big. Holds about half as much of what the stockyard does, yeah. But that can hold food, processed materials, and raw materials, and usable items, whereas this can only hold these specific usable items, these specific produced materials, and these specific raw materials. So the stockyard can only hold certain things. Okay, that road is finally built. The fisherman is not built yet. Look at all the food we've got now. Oh, it just vanished. And I think they got no wood, but that's okay. They've got firewood. So they're not going to freeze. Let's speed this up one more notch, just to get us to the next day, or the next year, through the winter. Because eventually it's going to freeze, get really cold, and everyone's just going to go inside and be completely unproductive. So that'll happen any second now, I bet. This will get really bright. Or is that the new symbol? Extremely cold temperature, moderate breeze. Maybe is that the new extreme? But there were people out and about. I mean, they still are. See, they're chopping wood. I don't think this is the extreme weather. Even though it says the extreme cold, I don't think it actually is. Maybe I missed it. When I look through the video and editing, I'll see if this went really... Oh, see, no, it just went dim. Okay, so I guess that is the new... But people were out doing stuff. It didn't seem to affect them. I'm not sure if it's the same anymore then. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, they changed the icon, obviously. Let's see a little bump in that road. Let's seal that up. Oh, there we go. We're finally building the storehouse. Or the warehouse? Storehouse. Yeah. Good. And that can hold everything except for the stuff that the stockyard can. Oh, and our fourth house is going up now. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we'll let them do their thing. Year 2. This is a perfect place to stop. So we're going to do that. We're going to save here. Well, that's pretty cool. I think I got a good start. I did notice a couple of differences where the hunter if that, maybe that was introduced a couple of alphas ago or something, like in the beta version, but I just didn't notice, I guess. But anyway, it seems really good. There doesn't seem to be any bugs so far. I'm impressed so far. We'll check it out again soon, and we'll continue on with year 2. So for those of you that stuck around to the end, thanks a lot. If you go up to my bio, I wrote a book, and the link to that book is in my bio. It's a dystopian steampunk fantasy adventure, and it's not really for kids. Put it that way. It might be a little too extreme for some people, but you know, maybe people like it, maybe people won't. I've had a couple of people now say that it's a good read, so we'll leave it at that. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, have an awesome day.